Welcome to my views and news. Alarming news story from the Amhara region of Ethiopia, where we have been seeing unrest, protests, confrontation between security forces and some groups, and online hate campaign against some individuals, some prosperity party officials, some top leaders of the Amhara regional government. One of the top Amhara leaders has been shot dead today in his area of birth, where he was born, where he was seen, where he was working. He was shot dead there. Girma Yeshitila has been shot dead. Question is, who killed him? Who are the attackers? What happened in the same area in North Shua last year? Read some videos when a mayor was killed there in North Shua. Firstly, viewers, Girma Yeshitila, Amhara Prosperity Party top leader, head of Amhara region's development wing, executive committee member of Amhara Prosperity Party, has been shot dead. It has been confirmed because PM Abiy just 5 minutes ago confirmed his death. What did PM Abiy say before that? Girma is from North Shore zone of the Amhara region. He was shot dead in Goasa, which is in North Shore. Unknown attackers. We'll talk about attackers too. Attackers carried out an attack. Girma Yeshitila and some others were injured. Girma was taken to Mahal Mada Hospital, which is in North Shore zone of the Amhara region. A helicopter was sent there for his transfer to Addis Ababa, but he succumbed to his injuries. He has died. Firstly, condolences to the family of Girma Yeshitila. That is what all should say and do, because no one should take anyone's life. Whether you agree with someone's views, political views or not, no one has right to kill others. So condolences to his family, and no one should celebrate his death. Now, he is from North Shore zone, and he was one of those Amhara Prosperity Party leaders who were in the forefront. If you remember, when Amhara regional government, Ethiopian federal government launched disarmament operation against Amhara special force members a few days ago, and we saw start of protests in the Amhara region. Back then, it was difficult to speak on behalf of government to back disbandment of special force members, but he was there. He was speaking. He was supporting the disbandment of Amhara Special Force, all regional special forces. And he's the one who shared some numbers with us. He said 30% of Amhara Special Force members had left their camps. They had not returned. And he has been supporting the disarmament of Fano as well. He never kept a low profile. Though some other Amhara PP leaders did not appear in public, they tried to play double role, but Girma Yeshitila was always there, speaking for the government, for the Prosperity Party. He was supporting openly, publicly the restructuring of Amhara Special Force members. That is why an online hate campaign was launched against Girma Yeshitila and other Amhara Prosperity Party members and some commanders of Ethiopian National Defense Force. We have seen lots of posts targeting Ababa Tadesse, the Janal, then the Field Marshal, Birhanu Jula, Yilkal is not targeted mostly. Damake McConnell, then Speaker of House of Federation, Agano Tishagar. We have seen campaign against these persons, hate campaign. It was alleged that they were enemies of the Amhara people. They were working hand in glove with Oromo Prosperity Party. You see now what is happening. This is the result of the hate campaign which is launched, and people are categorized: pro-Amhara, anti-Amhara, enemy of Amhara, enemy of Amhara. Such terms, when used, obviously have influence on the people, on those who have arms in their hands. PM Abiy confirmed his death in a message, and he said that extremists killed him. If extremism is not checked, it would kill all. No one can survive. He was killed in Amhara region, North Shua zone, and just yesterday I think he appeared in Debre Birhan city. Debre Birhan city has launched a project to modernize the city, and he was seen there. I think yesterday he said that Debre Birhan would be a modern city, role model for other Ethiopian cities. Debre Birhan in North Shua zone. North Shua is extremely destabilized zone. Why? Because IDPs from Valega, they enter North Shua. What happens in Valega, its impact is felt in North Shua, in Debre Birhan. Then Gojam is close as well. What happened in Gojam in terms of operation against Fano, its impact felt in Debre Birhan. Shoa Fano reportedly assassinated a mayor last year. In September, I did a video, if you remember, when Shoa Robit mayor was assassinated. Wubshit Ayalio was the name of the mayor who was shot dead in Shoa Robit. It was September last year. War was ongoing, I think. Yes, war was ongoing. And back then, Wubshit Ayalio was assassinated. Amhara Fano fighters were blamed for the death of Wubshit Ayalio. And we saw then a campaign to arrest Fano fighters in Shoarobit, and for several days police raided houses of Fano fighters. Several were arrested, some were put in prison, I remember. Again, we're seeing a similar incident in North Shua zone, in Goasa. I want to say a few words about those who brand others as enemies. We should be careful. All of us should be careful categorizing people as enemies of Oromos, enemies of Amharas, working against Amhara interests, working against Oromo interests. When we label people, this labeling leads to hatred. And people, those who have arms in their hands, if they feel frustrated, if they feel pushed against the wall, obviously they try to take revenge. Though sometimes what they are facing is just. But since they are frustrated, they try to express their anger by launching attacks on those who they believe are the cause of misery for them. Obviously, fingers are being pointed towards Amhara Fano. Amhara Special Force too. Amhara Special Force has been disbanded legally in Ethiopia, but Special Force members, all of them, have not returned to their camps. Some have joined Fano. I reported about large-scale mobilization of Fano fighters on Amhara Benishangal Gumas border. Yesterday I reported that in Gojam, in East and West Gojam, in an operation, at least one Fano fighter was killed, and a main road linking Gojam with Valaga was blocked by security forces. Yes, hardliners in the Amhara region will be blamed for this attack. So far, government has not shared details about the identity of attackers. Attackers will definitely be caught. It's a high-profile murder, and now people will try to muddy the waters. They'll blame PM Abiy. Though Girma was close to PM Abiy, I think he was one of those Amhara leaders who are very close to PM Abiy. I personally think that. It's not that he was some third category, lower rank Amhara PP leader. No, he was top Amhara PP leader, close to the Prime Minister. Attackers will be caught, I believe. But even then, you would see that people will try to muddy the waters. They'll blame the government. They'll blame Prime Minister. And some might blame OLA or Oromia Prosperity Party. We don't have any solid information who is behind this attack, but I personally believe hardliners from the Amhara region could be behind this attack. In coming days, things will be clear. But again, I'm saying the hate campaign, hate narratives launched can take others' lives. All should be careful. Again, condolences to Girma Yeshitila's family. We'll try to update you more in coming videos about this high-profile assassination in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.